Today is Wednesday, July 13th, 2022. I finished the physical therapy. Today was pretty intense where the guy, he shook me, like shook me really hard back and forth while I was laying down. And then another assistant was on the other side supporting me, but he shook me for a couple minutes, and then he said if I felt uncomfortable, then to tell him to stop. But I was just, I'm used to this. I'm used to rocking all the time, so I don't think that made me any more less comfortable, or um, but it was pretty intense being shaken that much. But after any kind of strong movement overpowers the rocking, so it's definitely a distraction. But as soon as they stop, or when they stop moving me, then obviously I feel the rocking come back. But it felt like he was shaking me so much aggressively that when he stopped, it kind of gave an illusion like I was still good because I was being shaken so much. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, hopefully, I don't know what other treatments he's gonna do to me, but if and I don't know if it's if it's improving me or not, but I just keep doing the sessions. He asked me how I'm feeling. I told him I was able to play basketball yesterday. Before, I would feel so disorientated. Like if I see other players on the court like running around, then I couldn't deal with that before. But now I don't know if it's my brain just adjusting, being able to adjust to the rocking, or what. But I was able to play. I'm still rocking, but I was able to play at least without feeling like wanting to throw up. So that is an improvement. So my physical therapist, feel like we should continue on with the sessions, even though there's no definite answer that the treatments is what made me able to play basketball again. But yeah, that's what's happening. And we also did those arm stretch and get on the roller foam thingy, laying on my back on top of the foam roller, and then I just spread my arms out and just lay there for 2 minutes, and the usual ear lift exercise where you put one arm under your leg thigh, and then you just tilt your head one side, and then like, basically stretch out your ear. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, the only difference was that shaking where the guy shook me a lot. So next Monday morning is when I'm gonna see the cardiologist again, where he's gonna put on the heart monitor on me, and that's gonna be 2 days. They're gonna monitor my heart, so I can't shower. So yeah, I mean that's probably not related to the rocking, but that's just a test that they want to do. So there's that, and the ENT BNG test is still not until September, so it's still a long wait. And yeah, that's it. But yeah, I wish the rocking would completely stop, but I am able to play basketball again, so that is some happiness. But yeah, I think it's just I think yeah, I think like what is it? I when the rocking when the rocking first started for me, I was like looking up everything about MdDs, and then the support groups, and everyone was saying, oh, like you should read. Even when I went to a consultation to a different physical therapy facility, the lady was like, oh, you should read Rock Steady by was it Remenyi? And I told her, yeah, I already listened to I got the audiobook. I listened to the whole audiobook while I was, at the time I was walking the whole day because I couldn't deal with the rocking. So I was just but I mean just walking is so depressing, and mentally just depressing, just walking, doing nothing. So I decided to get the audiobook of that Rock Steady and just listen to that while I'm walking for hours. And yeah, I mean they always talk about neuroplasticity, how our brain is able to just adapt to like, even though this new normal that's not really comfortable, but our brain is able to rewire in a way. I feel it's not really a solution. It's just tolerating. Like if we were to end up living on Mars or something, and all the gravity and everything, space is not really a comfortable environment. But if we had no choice, then we had to live in that way, like being floating and whatever abnormal feeling that we're used to. We would have to adjust, just like people who sailors who's just always rocking in crazy storms. Most people would obviously be throwing up, but they're so accustomed to that daily that the body is just able to train and adjust to it. So I just feel that's just the same situation where I hate this rocking, but it's been 8 months like this, so I'm just tolerating the rocking. But ideally, I want it gone. I want this rocking gone, but I don't have a choice. I can't. I could whine to people and cry to my friends or people like, oh, I can't deal with this, but it's not like I know no one wants to hear that. I could tell, like, it's a downer, and it's not like they could feel what I'm feeling, and it's not. People don't want to hear a complaint, and especially when there's no solution that people could come up with. What is there to do? So I try not to tell people, because I know they're not gonna understand this. So I try to act normal around them and like smile and try to be normal, but it's not comfortable. But yeah, I'm trying to live normal, but I still get depressed. I wish I didn't have this rocking, but yeah, none of us had a choice, and there's no cure. So, but all we can do is, just stay positive and try as many different things that's available to us, and hopefully any kind of improvement is hopeful. And yeah, we just have to keep going, and anyone else who's suffering, dealing with this, will only understand that we have to support each other, and it's okay to ask for help. And yeah, just keep going.